This is a brief attempt to show you the basics of using live binders to create basically a virtual 3-ring binder that has all your links organized. What you see right now is my example that I'm going to walk you through. This is one I created for keyboarding. I have one tab called Lessons, and then down below here is the actual website, or you could click on the link here. And if I click on the Game tab, you will see that I have 2 sub-tabs here of 2 other websites that students could go to. So if I click Keyboard, then they give me a link, and if I do Keyboard Climber, it inserts it right within. So students could either do it right within here, or they could go to the link here to the actual website. So let's get started with how do we create our own. So I'm assuming you have already logged on to your account and you're on your dashboard. On the left hand side you have some options. I'm going to say start a blank binder. Give it a name. Brief description. And my category, I'm going to put it in education, and I'm going to make it public so that I don't have to worry about giving access, and these are just links, so it's not a big deal who sees it. Create my new binder. So here's my title, Keyboarding for Elementary, and here it starts me out with 3 tabs, and you can have more than 3. And my first tab is going to be websites that have actual keyboarding lessons on them. So I'm going to call my tab Lessons. And then underneath there I'm going to add a new sub-tab, and I have a link that is to a website called Typing Online. So I'm just giving it a title. I already have it keyed up here, Home Keys, this tab, so I brought it up. And here's my address, so I want to copy this address, so highlight it, either Command C or Edit Paste. Oops, excuse me, not Edit Paste. Whoops. Copy. And then I go back to my live binder, which is this keyboarding tab, and in the URL I paste it, Command V or Edit Paste, and I say Insert. It puts it right inside there. Now I'm moving over to tab 2, and in tab 2 I'm going to have this one be games that have to do with keyboarding, and I'm going to do my drop down window and say add a new sub tab, and the first one that I'm going to put in there is called Keyboard Climber, and I'll go to that website and get the actual link and copy it. Go back to my keyboard for Elementary Live Binder and paste, insert. So I've made one subtopic. Now I'm going to do my drop down menu again and say add another new subtab, and I'm going to add another game called Key Seeker. I'm going to go to the website and copy the address, highlight, Command C, go back to my live binder, and enter a URL, do a paste, insert. So now I have 2 sub-tabs for games, and I have made 1 sub-tab for lessons. Now you can add more, so if I'm on tab 3 and I needed more tabs, I simply do the drop down and say add a new tab. Or if I want to get rid of it, I say delete this tab. You can also move the tab, so if you decide you need them in a different order, you can do move tab left or right. But when you're all done, you want to go up at the top and say save. Your binder is now saved, and to share it, you would share your live binder address by going up to the top, say share, and say link or embed, and here is your URL that you would copy and either paste on your website, or you would send to somebody in an email if you wanted them to have access.